Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we get started with today's episode, I just want to give a quick thank you to everybody that watched my previous video. If you haven't checked it out, do so right over here. And also thank you to everybody that subbed. Your contribution helped me get to 30 subscribers, which is actually pretty fucking great. As of yesterday, I saw it. I was coming home on the train, and then I saw, oh shit, you got a new subscriber, and I was like, oh my god, I finally got 30. So thank you to everybody that subbed. If you haven't subbed already, feel free. It's right down there. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Anyway, let's get right into this video. So Stranger Things season 3. IMO. I'm gonna say it, my least favorite season, and I'll tell you why. The reason. And it has to do with why I look as bad as I do. I spent the last, 10 plus hours just rewatching the entire show to prep for this video. And I'm actually on my 8th cup of coffee. I actually lost count. So Stranger Things 3, what did I think of it? You know what, guys? Let's all be honest with each other. Knives and pitchforks down, please. Not the best season, and just barely satisfying. That is the rating I'm gonna give. If you want a numerical or alphabetical rating, I'd say a B, or a solid 8 out of 10. And I'll tell you why. There are reasons for it. Now, it was definitely not a bad season by any means. It was fantastic. It was well written, well acted. Holy shit. Cinematography and special effects were next level. It was honestly a great, well made season. It was just not as good as the first two, in my opinion. And I'll explain why. My main beefs with this season had nothing to do with necessarily the characters, but more so with what the characters were doing in relationship to the story and to one another. So let's start with the new characters, because there's only technically 2, which are Robin and Erica, Lucas's sister, who gets a bigger role this season in helping the ice cream parlor squad, consisting of Robin, Steve, and Dustin, infiltrate the secret Russian base that's underneath the mall. Now, honestly, everything was fine. I liked Erica, and I really liked Robin. I'm a little bummed that Steven got blue-balled again. What the fuck? Guys, seriously, if the Duffer Brothers are listening, bro, just let Steve lay down some pipe, please. Please. It hurts me on a spiritual level to see my man Steve get blue-balled the way he is. It's the disrespect, honestly, man. He ain't do nothing wrong. Okay, so the main characters this time were written fine. Everybody was true to life. The only thing that struck me as odd with the core cast was actually Hop and Joyce's relationship, which was veering towards the more romantic, sexual in nature, which I didn't have a problem with. I just didn't like the I don't know, the whiff of the sexual tension. I don't know. It felt forced to me personally, but you might have enjoyed it because you ship them. I don't necessarily care. I was always a big fan of the whole Hopper's fundamentally looking to replace his whole lost daughter thing, because it's not like his wife died, you know what I mean? That was never a hole he had to fill. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm just gonna start with the things I liked, because obviously I just liked the majority of the season, but there are a couple things that I really liked. Main things that I liked that they upgraded Elle's and Hop's relationship status to officially designating them as father and daughter. I thought that was really sweet, and it made the last scene so fucking sad. Oh my god. I liked Alexi. Damn, fucking Alexi, bro. Why'd they have to kill off Alexi? It was so fucked up. And I was talking to my team, and one of them pointed out that Alexi's death was particularly fucked up because he kept saying, it's not rigged, and then he got shot, which I thought was so fucked up, because it was, from what I recall, what she told me was like, his whole life was rigged, which I thought was like, damn, that's some heavy shit. That was one of the few points, right, for a great character. Other great notable mentions, fucking Murray, he was the GOAT. Bro, he fucking killed it this season. You know what? Give some more love to Murray, you know what I mean? I liked Robin and Steve's relationship. Their dynamic was really fire. Again, not a big fan of Steve getting blue-balled. Don't care that she's a lesbian. The disappointment that I felt wasn't it her being a lesbian. It was that Steve still isn't finding fucking love, dude. Like, it's not working out with Nancy. He couldn't even find a friend his own age, you know, that's why he's like besties with Dustin, and I fucking have no problem with that. Don't you fucking come at me saying that I don't care about Dustin and Steve's fucking friendship, because I do. Okay, don't fucking at me, bro. I'm just saying, it broke my heart. It broke my heart seeing that again. Now here's the stuff that I really didn't like, and I mean like really fucking didn't like. Alright, I'm gonna level with you guys. There is something that I noticed, and please feel free to correct me. Please, I am begging you in the comments, if I am wrong, please tell me I'm wrong, and please tell me where I could find the answer to this, because I watched this show, the entire show, last night from start to finish, and I cannot find the answer to this. So please, if you know the answer to what my question is, then by all means, please let me know. And I don't mean like what you think the answer is, what you think is being said and where you think the story is going. No. What is actually stated or shown verbatim, literally on screen, no teasing, no guesswork of the audience like needed, but like very literally. Nobody ever said what the Russians were planning to do. No. I know what you're thinking. Well, it's pretty fucking obvious what they were doing. Yeah, no. It was obvious what they were doing, but not why they were doing it. So, we know that they were drilling a hole to get to the upside down, but why? That's the thing that really pissed me off. Watching from start to finish, and I watched season 3 twice this cycle, they still never said, and it's bugging the shit out of me, like more than you guys can imagine. In this entire season, where there's a multi-miled Russian base filled with soldiers, high-tech equipment, and mercenaries, and Arnold Schwarzenegger doppelgangers killing everybody, they never said what the fuck the Russians are actually doing this for. They didn't say, this is as far as I know, and this is as far as like my intelligence observational skills have taken me. They never once stated what the Russians are going to do when that gate opens. Not once. They said, oh yeah, they're trying to open this gate. There are multiple gates that they failed to get through in Russia. But what are they gonna do? They obviously kind of know what's on the other side, because at the end, again, spoiler alert, the very last scene is a Russian prisoner being thrown to what's revealed to be a demi dog, and I can't. It's really bothering me. Like, there's still more stuff to talk about. It's just that specific thing is really like, is like salt on the wound. You know what I mean? It's like that thing is like really gnawing at me, because I don't. It's so annoying not like knowing why. Because the Demogorgon's motivation. Hear me out, right? The other villain is the Demogorgon, Mind Flayer, whatever you want to fucking call him, right? They said his motivations very clearly. They said that he just genuinely thinks that he's the superior race and he just wants to kill and enslave everybody. Typical monster shit, right? But they never said what the fuck the Russians are doing. They never said, like, what the hell is going on. And it's just, it personally bugs me, is all I'm going to say. Is my biggest beef with this season and with the show. And again, I'll make another video talking about that and like my personal theory, but I just want to know what you guys think. Am I like being crazy? Did they say it and I just missed it? Please let me know. All right, some other stuff that didn't bug me as much. Hop's death, bugged me because I didn't believe it. Now hear me out, right? I don't think that it was cheap. I just didn't believe it. Now, whether that was a product of maybe they just didn't make it impactful enough, or maybe they didn't sell it well enough and he really is dead, or whether, no, it's meant to not hit you that viscerally because he actually is in fact still alive. And going back to that last scene I mentioned earlier with the Demidogs, you see these two Russian guards walking in this hallway with these cells, and you see one of the guards about to open the door, and the other guard goes, no, not the American. And then they move on to the next cell, which was the Russian prisoner that was thrown to the Demidogs. Now, I have reason to believe, and I'm sure you do too, when you saw that scene, that was in fact Hop. It definitely wasn't Billy, because, like, Billy was fucking dead. Let's be fucking real here. Like, Hop could have been, teleported, because he was in that weird plasmic drill room when Joyce turned the keys. So there's, like, a little bit of science fiction, like, there's like it's what I call a science fiction back door, where something is just so like out there enough that you can plausibly just barely explain it with a little like science voodoo Mad Libs. But like with Billy, nah, dude, he was like mauled to death by the fucking Demogorgon, Mind Flayer, whatever. But the thing that keeps me from believing it 100%, I'm 90% sure that Hop is still alive, but the thing that's like making me like have a little bit of doubt is the fucking note scene, right? The fact that they added that note scene where he like was talking to Elle like posthumously was a little like, oh shit, he might actually be dead. But that remains to be seen. We'll know the answer to all of these burning questions in 3 years when season 4 comes out. Alright, so I also have some minor nitpicks. Minor nitpick 1. I didn't like that whole thing with Billy trying to fuck Will's mom. I don't know. Maybe that was just me, but it didn't even go anywhere. Like, felt like a waste. I don't know. It's not like I wanted it to go a different way. I just like would have preferred it not even be there in the first place. But they had it in there in the first place, and I was just like, well, that was a complete waste of time. If you're not gonna bother cheating, then why even like do this weird shit in the first place? They never acknowledge that, like, those families, like, those other people that are not Billy, that merged into those mini Demogorgon sludge dog monsters, they're fucking dead, bro. like, those people are, like, dead. But, like, nobody really talked about it, so that also kind of bugged me. Alright, that was my very, short, like, review / thoughts of Season 3. Honestly, like I said, if I had to give it like a numerical grading, it would honestly be like a B. It's not bad. It's definitely still worth watching, and it's satisfyingly like a good enough sequel to the second season and first season. It could have been better, IMO, and honestly, like, there's so many questions that remain to be answered, and I think that eventually there's going to be the overarching plot that's going to be revealed. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. This was kind of impromptu, I know, and very like push. But my normal video stuff will be back within the coming week or two, so please stick around for that. If you haven't already, please give this video a like, thanks for watching, and most importantly,